A new IPSOS poll shows that cost of living is Canada's #1 concern. Inflation and cost of living remain Canada's primary concern when surveyed about key national issues. International relations, trade, and global conflicts have moved to second place amid growing U.S. tensions, with healthcare following in third position.
Other economic issues such as taxes, unemployment, and interest rates also appear in the top ranks. Issues that fall outside of the top 9 include relations with other countries, trade, 10%, poverty and social inequality, 10%, crime and violence, 10%, and climate change, 8%. All other issues received less than 8%. Canada's relationship with the U.S. is more important to Canadians 55 plus, 46%, than other age groups, and to Liberal voters, 44%, than other voter groups. When it comes to the federal party seen as best to deal with each of these issues, the Liberals and Conservatives are tied for best party to deal with affordability and cost of living. However, the Liberals are the clear leader on managing Canada's relationship with the U.S., leading the Conservatives by 40 points. These are some of the findings of an IPSOS poll conducted between March 24 and 26, 2025, on behalf of Global News. A sample of 1,000 Canadians aged 18 and above were interviewed online, via the IPSOS ISA panel and non-panel sources, and respondents earn a nominal incentive for their participation. They found that Canadians aged 55 and above are significantly more likely than younger age groups to be concerned about relations with other countries. Quotas and weighting were employed to balance demographics to ensure that the sample's composition reflects that of the adult population according to census data and to provide results intended to approximate the sample universe. On the election trail, and both the Liberals and Conservatives pledged the same thing: to change the personal income tax rate of the lowest federal tax bracket. The Liberals are promising a personal income tax cut that they say will benefit middle and low-income Canadians the most. The Conservatives say modest-income Canadians will feel the most savings from their tax cut plan. The Liberals are promising a personal income tax cut that they say will benefit middle and low-income Canadians the most. More than 22 million Canadians will benefit directly from this tax cut, according to their press release. Both Conservative and Liberal policies will be expensive. In 2025, the Liberal version would cost $5.4 billion and the Conservative version would cost $12.2 billion. Although the Conservative version won't be fully implemented until 2027, I'm simulating them both in 2025 for a fair comparison. The Conservative plan will cost over $14 billion in 2027 when fully implemented. In case you were wondering, those are incredible amounts of money. For comparison, you could cut child poverty in half for about $6 billion a year. The other parties haven't come out with a promise on this issue to date. Fact-checking both parties' promises. The Liberal and Conservative statements are correct. 22.2 million Canadians would see some benefit from this tax cut promise, but this doesn't change the fact that some people will be net losers. These proposals drop the tax rate for the lowest bracket, but they also drop the value of tax credits, like the caregiver credit, the age credit, the disability credit. So, people are better off with a lower tax rate, but that benefit is cut as their tax credits decline in value. For 235,000 tax filers, Liberal promise, or 195,000 filers, Conservative promise. They are worse off because they claim a lot of credits, likely due to age and disability, and the tax cut doesn't offset this. Low-income people are left out. In fact, 9.6 million Canadians, basically all low-income earners, would see no benefit at all. Low-income filers already have enough tax credits to not pay federal income tax, so changing the rate doesn't help them. Sunday's results mark the third successive poll that has found the Liberals in the lead among federal parties, turning around a years-long polling deficit to the Conservatives under former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.